Today marks the day that we separate. I was with you through the night and day. Open up about my agony and pain. And so with that being said, it's so hard to separate. Separate. Accept me for my flaws that I hate. Speed racing for your love, I'm in a maze. Passing time, now I'm wasted. You said that I'm not shit. Really, I've been fighting, battle my emotions. It's been getting dark here, I can't find a light here. Left me alone, I can't find my own friend. Wanna talk about trusting, but my brother turned fed. Lately I've been hustling, I've been getting bread. Don't know what childhood is, I've been grown since a young age. I used to steal my mother's car when I was in middle school. I never thought it was cool, but I had to do what it do. Making a play, trying to make it out of here. She was my outlet, but she's no longer here. I've been walking alone for a while, I cry for help. I look around, no one to be found. Smiling when I'm around everybody, but I'm down. Drowning in my cup, but they won't never get it. So I just decided that today marks the day that we separate. I was with you through the night and day. Open up about my agony and pain. And so with that being said, it's so hard to separate. Separate. Accept me for my flaws that I hate. Speed racing for your love, I'm in a maze. Passing time, now I'm wasted. Never knew what love was until we met in high school. I look at my brother, daughter, look at her like my own. Never tell nobody, but I've been backing on pills. I just need a thrill. Life is getting so sad. Can't go out like my granddaddy, but my heart attacks. Never try to fit in, wanna misfit. You wouldn't wanna miss this. High life, the right life. High life, the right life. Lately I just been tripping about a lot of shit that's out of my control. But fuck it, I done grow. Today marks the day that we separate. I was with you through the night and day. Open up about my agony and pain. And so with that being said, it's so hard to separate. Separate. Accept me for my flaws that I hate. Speed racing for your love, I'm in a maze. Passing time, now I'm wasted.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all seen we was locked in at the gym just now. So, man, it's so beautiful out here, bro. Like, we're gonna go straight to this. If you are looking for any sort of confirmation to move on and let go of anything in life, let this be your confirmation. Do not be afraid to take a leap of faith. But if I was to advise anything, I would advise that you really sit down and meditate in the word and take your time to really hear God's voice. And I know a lot of you guys may struggle with that, and I want to help you guys through that journey because I was once there and I used to not be able to hear his voice properly. Like I've said before, I used to lie to myself and tell myself things that just weren't true just to feed myself into the delusion. But it's a beautiful thing when you really sit there and be honest with yourself. And I care about y'all, and I want to see the best in all of you guys. I want you guys to do better than me. That's why I'm so vulnerable on my account. I'm getting straight into the business because I just feel like that's what's supposed to be going on right now. I'm really vulnerable with you guys because I want to share my story. I used to really be insecure about it because I used to hate my life. I used to not like who I was. I didn't like anything about it. But as I started to grow as a man and as a child of God, I started drinking my milk. You feel me? And if you know what I mean by that. And, you know, if I'm putting out negative, you literally will receive negative. If you're thinking negative, you're gonna get negative. I've learned how to diminish those negative and naive thoughts about myself. So when you change the way that you're looking at life and you change the way that you're thinking about things, a lot of your life will change. A lot of people in your life will change. I've learned that you're not able to take everybody with you. You feel me? I'm not at the top. I have yet to see the top. And I've lost all my friends. I have no friends. I've outgrown everybody that I've been around. The only people that are around are family. I don't have any friends out here. I'm meeting people, you feel me? But there's nobody calling, checking on me from back at home. There's nobody, you feel me? And if they are, they just want to put their hand in my pot. And I'm very, very self-aware to know if you care or not, because you didn't call me before I left, so no reason to call now. Yeah, I'm real vulnerable on my account with y'all because I'm not afraid anymore. I used to like hesitate. I used to kind of scratch the surface with y'all, but I don't feel the need to scratch the surface anymore with y'all. I like being open with y'all. I like sharing things with y'all. I like to share my thoughts. I like to take y'all along the journey because I believe there's no substance. There's no way for anybody to feel you if they don't know where you're coming from. That's why I try to speak on things and let y'all understand where I'm coming from. I'm just like y'all, you feel me? I'm literally just like y'all, bro. Like, but I feel like a lot of people are falling into this rut right now. And if it's anything that I can tell you, bro, I'm gonna be fully open. I claimed that I believed, you feel me, and I was a believer and stuff like that. I really wasn't. I wasn't. But when I stopped lying to myself and I started being truthful and honest and open and confessing to God and confessing these sins and confessing the perversion, confessing all of these different things, my entire life shifted. Go watch my first YouTube video and go watch this one. Look how my life shifts. Bro, it's such a beautiful thing, and that's why I care about y'all, bro. And I tell y'all these things because I want y'all to do better than me, and if not do better than me, I want y'all to at least know that you got a purpose, and I want y'all to know that you can get out of there, bro. You're not gonna be stuck sad forever, gang. I promise you. Like, I'm telling you, I got stripped naked, gang. Like, not trying to be like funny, but I got stripped of everything I ever loved, bro. Like, everything I ever wanted got taken away from me, and nobody was there to pick me up. So that's why I have no problem with going into these isolations and going into these modes where I don't talk to nobody, because if you're really for me, you understand what I'm doing. You understand where I'm coming from. You don't even need an explanation. What's understood does not have to be explained. And I realize I don't really talk a lot in public settings, but I talk a lot on one-on-one and intimate settings. And with that being said, I am going to furthermore this in a more intimate and serious level with you guys, and I'm here to announce to you guys that I will be an online coach. So there we go with that, you feel me? I'm gonna be a one-on-one coach, and if you guys are interested, I'm gonna let you guys know as time progresses. But yeah, I just wanted to announce that with you guys. God is great. I'm able to have an opportunity to really connect with y'all. But I'm leaving the gym right now, got a great lift in, and man, I can't be appreciative of this. Like, I can't be more appreciative of this, bro. Like, I'm to the point to where the traffic don't even bother me, bro. I be cooling, like, you hear me? But we getting it in every day, bro. I'm about to take y'all to the crib, let y'all see what it look like, you know. So, but yeah, man, it's been good. Oh yeah, you know I'm locked in. I'm out here driving with no GPS, gang. I done learned my way around this thing already. But nah, we about to go home, eat, sermon, prayer, shower, all that good stuff. Take y'all with me through what it's looking like for my first couple days in Houston. Really, I'm not even 2 weeks out here, bro. Like, so taking y'all with me through what it look like out here in Houston, man. Trying to make sure it look right. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see if we good. If you guys have any suggestions on blenders, please recommend them in the comments, because my blender is over with. I've had my blender for a long time, and it's just time to upgrade. You feel me? The rubber on the bottom of this fell off. The rubber inside of this fell off. I also broke up with my last protein. I had to start taking it because I was getting bloated in the face. So right now we just taking whey. I got the smaller one just to try it out to see if I like it, but I like it so far. It's pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm not just putting one scoop in there. That would just behoove me. See, I done mastered it to where I get it to where it's the perfect amount. It runs out right on the top. So we have made it out here, and I quite frankly left the crib. As you guys saw in the previous videos, I gave everything away. So I literally have like, I hit the reset button, honestly. So I came out here and I literally pressed the restart button on my life. I dreamed of being able to do this. It comes with a lot of ups and downs. I haven't been here for a long time, but you know, whatever gets thrown at me, I'm gonna take it. You know, I'm gonna bite the bullet of whatever it is. But man, like, as a kid, I used to just dream of like upping and just going far, far away and just going, and then now it's here. And if you guys paid attention in my video when I said I was going away, I didn't know if I was gonna make it out here. I didn't know if this was where he was trying to take me. And if you go look throughout the video, I don't know. I'm saying if it's God's will for me to go out here, I'll go. That is living proof of me hearing him properly. Whatever comes with it, like I said, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna just share something with y'all right quick. So when I first went to Houston, the first time, I came back home, I was listening to Pastor Philip Anthony Mitchell. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. If you don't, go watch him. 2819, respect for sure. Listening to him after I just got out of the gym. I just landed from Houston that day. I went straight to the gym. He's talking about cleansing, preaching a sermon about fasting. As I'm driving, I hear something and I'm listening. And when I listened, that's what I did. I started to fast after that. When I heard, it wasn't the dark voice that I used to hear in my head. I used to hear them dark voices all the time, the negative things, the things that just weren't right. You know, when you get in them ruts and your mind just gets so bamboozled and it's all dark in there and you can't think nothing but negative. It was not that. I had never experienced it where it wasn't that. I've always had those thoughts. And then, boom. That was the first time I ever heard that voice that wasn't dark. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen. So I made that commitment, did that. And I'm sharing this with y'all, so y'all can see that this is real life. Like, this isn't for likes. This isn't for any, this is just me sharing my journey with y'all in hopes that maybe one of you guys could join me on it. You feel me? Hopefully y'all are already on it with me, you know. But so throughout the video, I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna come here or not. And I'm just being patient, waiting. I got the call, came out here. I haven't looked back ever since, you know. So I left everything. I pressed the restart button on my life and I'm not ashamed of it. Sometimes you gotta do what's best for you. And that pertains to leaving people where they at, you know. Some people don't know your worth. Some people may not see the true value in you, but I promise you, God does. It's okay to be alone, you know. Like, I used to be scared to be alone. I used to be frightened, you know. I used to just latch on to people and want people to be around me. I don't be with nobody. I be at the gym. I be in my study room. You feel me? Like, I just want y'all to understand that I'm in this with y'all. Y'all not alone in this. I'm in this with y'all. And pressing the restart button, we'll just see where it takes us from here on out, you know? I'm moving with purpose. I'm not doing things just to do them anymore. I'm not saying yes to just make somebody happy. I think that's something we all need to do, is stand on business, you know? So don't worry about the repercussions, because we all do dirt, bro. We've all done bad in our life. Don't worry about that. It's in the past. It's in the ocean. It's behind us now. Let it go. Let it be. So don't worry about the repercussions. Just think about your actions right now, what you can try to control. We don't have control of any of this life. Story I already wrote, like I've said before. But I'm excited to take y'all with me for real. So that's really where I'm getting at. And pressing the restart button on my life, you don't owe anybody an explanation. You feel me? You don't owe anything to anybody. You owe it to yourself. So leave them alone if you need to leave them alone, whatever the case may be, and pray about it. Like, I came out here and left everything. Like, I left everything. I didn't have much, but I still left everything. You know, I left where I'm from, and I took that leap, and now I'm out here in Houston, Texas, by myself, no friends, no nothing, just me and God. And I'm excited to see what it holds, and I'm not backing down from anything. You know, in this life, you can make it what you want it to be. So if you wanna keep wasting your days and letting these people get ahead of you, because I'm getting ahead of you. If you ain't working, I'm personally getting ahead of everybody every day. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm saying that so you know I'm not playing. Like, get to work for sure. Make it happen. I'm trying to get up with y'all. I'm Dolo. Y'all can be Dolo, and then we could all come together. Protein shake, sermon, shower, all that good stuff. We just made some, wait, hold on. Got our lunch, cool little lunch. Yup, fresh and hot out the oven. About to feed myself with this, then I'm gonna feed myself with, you get me? So, got the water for the bev. So we drinking some water today with this for lunch. And I'm about to watch sermon. So, we'll talk in a little bit.
A word in my spirit that I want to come against. And I don't know if you're in the room.
Alright, I'm on 2.
Okay, you're on 2. So I'm gonna show you the reason why Satan was telling God this. Now, Eve wasn't even there, so we're gonna go in chapter 2. And let's go ahead and read verse 5. Start with verse 5. Read that.
And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to the ground.
You see that? That's power.
Mm-hmm.
Before he did growed anything in that garden, he didn't do it because there was not a man to take care of that garden, to dress that garden.
Mm-hmm.
He hadn't made man yet. When God did put this in here, wasn't nobody on the face of this earth, no humans, period. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody never seen rain come down from heaven. It always came up a mist of the ground, water the earth. Ain't that something?
That. As I was reading it, I was trying not to grin because I'm like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, that's exciting to me, man.
Yeah.
That's what God wants you to rejoice in His word and believe it, man. And that's something to we rejoice about because all that power God got. What do you do? Now, verse 7, you're going to make the first man. Go ahead, verse 7.
And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Oh.
Ain't that deep, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even know that.
You know it now. You gotta get your marker. You got your marker with you.
You know I got that marker on me, man.
You ain't gotta mark these things, bro. That's
Yeah.
I'm under a bridge right now. Obviously, I didn't take my camera with me because that's too much to carry. So we got my phone out right now, but I'm on mile 2. As of lately, I've been able to go for like 5. I don't know what's happening, but I guess the beast has been woken. I don't know what you want to call it, but I've been doing 2 a days a lot. So with 2 a day, train in the morning, train in the evening. One's heavy lifting, one's cardio. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on out here, y'all, but I just went for 4.2. I'm about to show y'all. Ran 4.2 today. Felt good. It got hot, of course, but let me put my clothes on while I tell y'all. But bro, on a real note though, I done entered into something else in my mind, bro, and it's just like I done unlocked something different. So it's like I ain't gonna lie, like all my depression and anxiety and self-sabotage has left after I've committed to my walk, you feel me? I'm not perfect, bro. You know, I still do what I do, you know what I'm saying? I still sin, you know, but we're humans at the end of the day, so it happens. But I've been really I'm grateful for everything that's ever happened to me that's led me up to this exact moment, you know, because I used to be scared to take risks, and that's why I always would be stuck in the same cycle, you know, you feel like you're stuck in a rut and you repeat the same thing over and over again. Once I finally realized that it's not about what I want, it's about, you know, what he wants, my whole life has just changed tremendously for the better. Like, even with relationships, with things, anything that you can think of that isn't supposed to be for you, and you keep trying to make it for you, the longer you're gonna just have to sit around and play the waiting game. And I think it's crazy, like, once you realize you only have so much control over things, you feel me? And once you realize if you don't have control over it and you keep fighting to have control over it, the longer you're gonna keep being sad, the longer you're gonna keep having anxiety, you feel me? And that's why I'm here to help, bro. Like, it's crazy. I never thought I would make it here, bro. Like, real talk, like, I dead wanted to go. You know, like, not long ago, bro. Like, I dead wanted to get out of here, bro. Like, I was so hurt and so lost, you know, and I don't want y'all to feel that way, which is why I make my YouTube content, you feel me? But I literally just pressed the restart button on my life, bro. And oh yeah, another thing, bro, when you stop forcing things just start to come naturally. Like, we got a new deal with INAKA or INAKA, I don't know how to pronounce it, but we got that, so that'll be in the description. I don't have their clothes on or nothing like that, but yeah, we got some more, you know, some more gym drip, you feel me? We got we got a little something, you feel me? So that's cool too. But yeah, bro, I'm getting in the groove of, you know, my schedule out here, so it's new to me, but it's official. I just got off the call earlier today before I did my second session of training. I got off the call and it's confirmed. So I will be offering online coaching for you guys. It will pertain to more so of, you know, mental, fitness, getting over addictions, and being there for you guys, and being an online coach, anything that you can think of that realm, being an online coach. I have that now for you guys. I'm currently in the midst of working on it, but it's done though. Like, for the most part, it's done. And I can't wait to give it to you guys and get to meet y'all for real, and we get to chat and chop it up. So yeah, hopefully you guys are ready to make that commitment, and you guys can trust me with that. But for sure, we done really press the restart button. And don't be afraid to step out your comfort zone. You know, a lot of people will hold you for what they used to know you by, or what they know you. You know, like, the same me from last year isn't the same me right now. You know, like, things are constantly changing, things are constantly moving, and you can't have people around you that constantly remind you of your past, constantly remind you of things. And no disrespect, that's why I had to cut off my father. My father's incarcerated, and he would constantly bring up the past. And I'd be open with y'all because I want y'all to see where I'm coming from. But I had to cut that connection off, you know, and maybe not forever. If it's God's will, it won't be forever. I don't know what it is, but I had to just, you know, I did this last year in April. I just never told y'all. You know, I was so hurt about that, but I kept getting reminded of what it used to be like. And if you keep trying to grow, but you keep looking back, you feel me? I done had this conversation with y'all multiple times. If you keep trying to move forward, but you keep having somebody remind you of what you did, that's not gonna make you feel no better, regardless if it's good or bad. It's in the past. We don't want to keep talking about that. From time to time, it's cool, but every single time we talk, we don't need to hear that. So that's why I cut my father off, bro. Like, I couldn't keep hearing what it was. And regardless of the fact, truth of the matter is, it don't matter if I'm good or not, because at the end of the day, you made that decision to go down the road and do what you did to leave us out here to figure it out. So that's the harsh reality, and I really don't care what nobody think about stuff like that. You know, this is my life. That's how I see it. So that's me. You feel me? I could be right. I could be wrong. At the end of the day, life will go on. But yeah, you gotta separate yourself. You feel me? I'm really an intimate person. Like, I'm a very intimate person. I've never been a fan of two mans. You feel me? And I'm not saying it in a lustful manner. I'm just saying I've never really liked to have multiple things going around, or a bunch of friends. I like everything one-on-one. I like everything, at least if not one-on-one, I'd rather have 5 solid people around me than 25 people that I really don't know, or 25 people around me. Like, I like less commotion. And you might be like, you just moved to Houston, isn't that? It don't matter about the location, it's about the person, what that person does in that location. What y'all see me do from here, you would never know where I'm at if I didn't tell you, you know. But I'll tell y'all a lot of stuff so y'all know what's going on with me. But bro, don't be afraid to cut your partner off. Don't be afraid to make that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to voice your opinion. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Start building the person and start living the life that you want to live now. Start acting like you already live it. Start moving the way that you want to move in the future. Start treating yourself accordingly. You don't have to have the money and fame that you want to be able to do these things. The story is already wrote. So with that being said, why not go ahead and act that way? Why not go ahead and get used to it? Get used to it. Because it'll come. If you truly work for something, it will come. It might not come how you want it to come, but if you truly love something and truly dedicate your time to something, it will come. I started this YouTube out with 0. All it takes is one person. I had this conversation today in my meeting, bro. Like, all it took was one person on this YouTube channel to tell me, yo, bro, your words helped. And now I'm here. Just be yapping. All it takes is one person, because you never know what you could do. One thing that you say to somebody that can stick with them forever. Y'all all done had that happen. Somebody said something to you that's probably stuck with you for the rest of your life. But bro, I'm blessed, I'm amazing, I appreciate you guys. I wanted to announce that I am currently in the midst of about to give you guys something more of me, more intimate, more one-on-one, and I will be having that up and running for you guys very soon. I hope to meet you guys, you feel me? But yeah, first vlog in Houston. Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys in a little bit.